Luis Arraez. He's now back up to 400 after yet another 5-hit performance. He has 3 5-hit games this year, 0 2 strikeout games. He still hasn't struck out twice in a game, Brooksy.
I know. So this whole thing is getting a little ridiculous, right? Like he's the first player with 3 5-hit games in 1 month since Dave Winfield did it in 1984. Dave Winfield was one of the best players, like most athletic human beings ever. He got drafted in what, 3 different sports?
Yeah.
Something like that. It's insane. So you can go a little bit further on this. So the record for 5-hit games in a season is 4. It was by Ichiro, Tony Gwynn, Stan Musial, and Ty Cobb. Ever heard of them? Ever heard of those guys? Like some of the best hand-eye, bat-to-ball skill guys of all time. And those are, let me say it again. So 4 5-hit games in one season. That's the record. He had 3. He has 3 this month.
Cool.
Think about that. All right. I mean, the record's in reach, right? I mean, 3.5 months of the season still left. I think something else that's cool is he has a streak of 96 games. You just kind of said this. He has a streak of 96 games without striking out more than once. So he has 0 2 strikeout games and 3 5-hit games. That is dumb. That just like none of what I just told you is normal. Like especially in today's game where everyone prides themselves on throwing 100 and hitting homers. Arraez is just like an anomaly, right? Like, and honestly, it's getting to the point where he doesn't just stand out in today's game; he stands out in every era of all time.
Yeah.
So something else. I have one more thing that's cool. You're gonna like this. So he has 102 hits this year. 98 of them have an exit velocity under 100. That's nuts.
It's
he's simply elite at getting the bat on the ball, which is just a lost art in today's game.
I described it like Arraez is like taking a trip down memory lane. You know, it's like going into a time portal and looking at Tony Gwynn. You know what I mean? Like Tony Gwynn was more your era.
Yeah, but even when Tony did this, like the pace he's on, it was like, holy shit, this is special. So
Really?
this isn't like, oh, we're going back to old school baseball. No, we're tapping into something that has only happened like a few times in the history of baseball. I'm not booking him for 400. I still have like I'm too realistic about this and don't think he's going to do it. I really hope he does. I feel like it's good for the game. I think MLB is praying he hits 400 because then they're like, see, we wanted more offense. We took the shift away and it worked.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, this is a guy who could do that. This isn't a guy you shift anyways. So it wouldn't matter.
No, it's true.
You're not going to shift him. He's foul line to foul line. Wherever you pitch him, I mean, you can pitch him. I saw him yesterday against the Blue Jays, cutter in, and somehow he still flayed it to left for a knock. And then next at bat, he almost took Jose Barrios' Blue Jay off his cap, dead up the middle, laser beam. Like he's an artist, man.
Yeah.
It's swinging the shillelagh.
Tony Gwynn was your era.
My era.
Right? Tony Gwynn was your era, right?
Kinda. Like
a little bit before.
Yeah, kind of like as I was a kid, he was like getting towards the end of his career.
But Tony Gwynn, deservedly so, got a lot of praise for everything he did with San Diego. Is Arraez getting enough credit for what he's doing in Miami here, or is it just like a little too early?
I feel like in today's game, he needs even more credit.
Yeah.
Because no one hits like this, man. Like no, normally players that hit like this don't get an opportunity in the big leagues.
Yeah.
Because they're like looking for slug and power and production. Like he's not. I mean, this type of hitting is gonna come back.